So this one's working up the page. The first one we're labeling is at H and it's 0. I know that there are different ways of doing vias that we could actually start at these ones here, but as those are just a tiny step from the end, we'll just work through this one like normally. So we can get there in 80, we can get there in 95, we can get there in 140, we can get there in 130, and we can get there in 50. And of all of those, the best one is that one there. So that's number 2, and that's in 50. Now, 50 and 90 is 140, so that's no better. That one's sorted and finished. The third one I'm going to label as this one over here, and that's at 80 away. And 80 and 70 is more than that, so again, that's not going to be any use at all. The fourth number I'm going to use is this one here, which is 95. Now, we don't work backwards, but 95 add 40 is 135. So that's better than we had before, so I'm going to write it in there. 95 and 30 is 125. We've reached A for the first time. Don't stop, we'll keep going. So the fifth one we'll label, well, actually, that is the fifth one. So that one there at 125, that's the shortest distance from H to A is 125. And then you could step to the finish there. So my first answer here, going this way, is that that's going to be 125 plus 40, so 165 plus 5x. That's the route via A. Actually, I'll write that down. So how do we get there? We went from H to E. Oh, I'm writing at the bottom here, aren't I? H to E to A to G, and that equals 165 plus 5x. Well, where were we? That was number 5 there. So the sixth best one is this one here. That's F, and that's 130 away. We can get to C in 160, but that's worse. We can get to B for the first time, so 130 plus 70 is 200. Number 7 is this one here then at 135. We're not going to go there. We know we've already done that one. This one here, 135 and 60. Yep, that is better. 195. So we'll put that there. And that's our 8th one we've labelled at 195. And then this total here will be 195 add 70. So that's 265 plus 2x. So my second route, how did we get there? We went from G to B. Where did B come from? B came from C and C came from A. So I've got a second route there. So what I've just been writing down there are those two bits there. They're my routes that I've got, one via A and one via B. And what does it say for the next bit? So for Peter to travel the route via A, that one there, well, what we'd want then is just that is less than that one there. So that just gives us that x would be less than, that's 33 1/3, isn't it? 3x is less than 100. Yeah, I'll do that line there. 3x is less than 100, so x is less than 33 1/3.